they can get it done, but I don't know.
That would not
New England seems to be like
not a
they're in
million
their
years.
own issues right now with their fucking talks about the coach not being like the guy, which I cannot believe. Genuinely cannot believe that they're having this conversation. That apparently Robert Kraft didn't really do any of his homework with Gerard Mayo, and he started getting mad about Gerard Mayo being his coach when they were 1-6. And that's when Kraft was like, fuck, I fucked up. Which, like, I think everyone saw, like, no, I don't, like, I think there were some diehard Pats fans that were like, Bill's got to go. But I was fine with Bill. I think he deserved another year. Maybe take away Elliott Wolf and all the people in his head on the GM side. He was still a damn good coach. I mean, literally, if the Patriots offense put up 13 points per game last year, they would have won like 7-8 games just off that, because every game they only allowed 10. And it's like Bill clearly had it on the defensive side of the ball. And apparently other coaches were ripping on Mayo as Mayo was ripping on the offense. And there were just a lot of internal issues involving Mayo last year that I guess just got swept under the rug because Robert Kraft was like, Mayo's my next head coach. I just got to go with it, which I can't believe. Do you think there's a chance Mayo actually ends up getting fired?
I mean, with him saying stuff like that, there is a possibility, but I don't think it would be a smart move right now. But I don't know. I mean, I don't see them. I don't know who they'd bring back to replace Mayo.
Yeah, I don't either. It's
Would
not
be
like they
nice.
can
Would
get
be
Bill.
nice to try to get. Yeah, I was gonna say he's already got something going there.
Yeah, Bill to UNC. Do you think Bill's gonna actually be a good college coach? Because it seems like it's almost all but confirmed now, which I'm
Hey,
surprised about.
Belichick University. That's all I say. Belichick University. I mean, I think he's gonna make a great college coach, but people are gonna speculate that he's not gonna be a good recruiter because they look at his draft class, like reason in the NFL. Like he honestly, like I don't think he was the greatest drafter.
No, especially
I
those
mean,
later years. No, early years,
no,
different story.
yeah. But I think he's doing the UNC thing as a way to like, I don't know, do his own, like have his own scheme and kind of just have fun with it. And I think that's where he's viewing it, and like kind of just retire after he's done with the whole UNC thing.
Yeah, I
Maybe
could see that.
that's what I think, and
Yeah,
then
because
maybe set it up. I think I read something that he was gonna set it up for his son,
yeah, I was just about to say that's what I saw
and
too. That he wants his son to be the next coach in waiting, which I find very interesting. That this seems to become a Bill Belichick staple, because of course Josh McDaniels apparently had that in his contract that if Bill left,
yeah,
it'd be Josh. Then there were talks that was going to be Steve, and then all of a sudden Gerard Mayo had that title, and now he's trying to get that same title, head coach in waiting, for Steve. And I find it that just very. It's an interesting tactic. I get it for his son. I kind of get it for Josh McDaniel because he didn't want Josh McDaniel to end up jumping ship to like Indianapolis or something. Gerard Mayo, I don't quite get why he gave him that interim head coach in waiting kind of title. But I also think Bill Belichick is going to be just fine, just for the sheer fact that hey, he's can pull a 23-year-old girl. So if he can pull 23-year-old girls, I'm sure he can pull an
he could pull
18-year-old guy.
20.
He can get an 18-year-old guy like nothing if he can get 23-year-old girls. I'm just saying. I think that's a
He's
little
got that youth
correlation.
charm.
He
He's got the
does.
youth charm.
Oh, all he needs to do, go on the recruiting trail, bring a couple girls around that college age and be like, hey, this is my life. It's going to be your life too if you come to UNC.
Crazy
I think it'd be
work.
cool
That's
because, I
crazy
mean, the
work.
ACC year in, year out is kind of wide open. I mean, there's been some runs, but for the most part, year in, year out, I feel like there's always stiff competition. It's always someone new up by the top or near the top. And I think he could definitely turn them around and make them really good. Of course, they've been kind of sliding down the last couple years.
Who's
But
the old dude that would always be rocking the Carolina Blue like Jays? That was like the coach there. I don't know if he was a coach there or he was just an owner.
I know who you're talking about. I do
I
know.
forget his name, but
Yeah.
I always saw like videos of him.
Yeah, but I think the only thing Bill could have issues with is truly, I know I just joked that he'd be fine, but like truly getting the fact that like these kids, like the transfer portal truly is wide open. If they don't start immediately, they seem to be okay with just dipping. So I think that's going to be something Bill's going to have to kind of get used to, is the fact that it's not like they're truly signed. You might sign them on signing day. They might transfer a week later. And I think that's something Bill might not be completely prepared for. But outside of that, I genuinely think he'll probably be perfectly fine. I don't think he'll have that many issues with the college game, especially coaching wise. And if he gets a little help with the recruiting trail, I still think though, I'm just surprised he doesn't. I feel like the rumors that he's just gonna straight up go to UNC before considering anything else, I would be shocked by, because I thought he would truly just want to stay in the NFL, get the NFL wins record. He's still only like 16 games away from that. I was kind of surprised that he was saying, "Nah, I don't even care about that. I'll just go to college." And I wonder, maybe Nick Saban has something to do with that. Nick Saban's rubbing off on him a little. I'm not too sure.